Hi, I'm Jeff from FindTheBestCarPrice.com, and today I want to talk about buying two cars at once. Perhaps you need one car for you and a separate one for your spouse, or maybe you had a disaster like a fire or flood and need to replace both vehicles. Regardless of your reason, can you really save by purchasing two cars at once? The bottom line is yes, you can get a better deal if you purchase two vehicles from one salesman. It's a great deal for you and a great deal for the salesperson. However, you want to follow some important negotiation tips in order to get the most bang for your buck. So, why does buying two vehicles from one salesperson work? It's because the salesperson will get a double commission. For many salespeople, it can take a whole week to close two sales. A salesperson may be willing to offer you a better overall deal on two vehicles purchased at the same time. While negotiating for two vehicles can be more complicated, it can be worth the effort. There are two approaches that you can take for multiple vehicle purchases. Let's talk about the first approach, doing it yourself. When you first contact the dealership or the salesperson, let them know right away that you're interested in two vehicles. Be sure to be as specific as possible on the make, model, and trim level of each vehicle. I always suggest doing this over email. Just like when you negotiate a single vehicle, you want to email multiple car dealerships in order to find the best possible deal. We'll include a link to sample emails in the description. The second option is to use a car broker. So, what is a car broker? This is a professional purchasing agent who will find the vehicles and negotiate the final purchase price on your behalf. When you use a car broker, you'll be paying them anywhere between $400 to $500 per vehicle. On a two vehicle deal, you could end up paying the broker anywhere between $800 to $1,000. While using a car broker can save you time and money, we at FindTheBestCarPrice.com are big proponents of negotiating the deal yourself. Now let's talk about the tricky part about purchasing two vehicles at once: financing. Unfortunately, a dealership will not allow you to consolidate both vehicles into one loan. You'll have to go through the paperwork twice for each loan. Therefore, you have to make sure that you have the credit score and the finances to handle two car loans at once. There's one way to get around having to deal with two auto loans at one time. You can always get a personal loan instead of a car loan. With a personal loan, you can borrow the purchase price for both vehicles and then pay back the lender who provided the personal loan. When you purchase two cars at one time, you'll have to factor in other financial considerations, such as maintaining two vehicles. Chances are you'll have to take both vehicles for servicing at the exact same time. All of a sudden, one oil change is now two oil changes. Buying 4 new tires in the past now means buying 8 new tires. Be sure to consider the ongoing costs of maintaining two vehicles at the same time. Finally, let's talk about purchasing more than two cars. If you're looking at purchasing 3 or more vehicles, you may be able to get an even better deal. At this point, a dealership may be able to offer you a fleet deal. With fleet deals, you can get a discounted per car price that is not available to single vehicle purchasers. Now that you know all the potential savings from purchasing two vehicles at the same time, it's time to start your search. At FindTheBestCarPrice.com, you can compare and save thousands on your next vehicle purchase. Get started today and discover how much you can save.